Hi you guys, welcome to Charlie's Universe 2014. I am Charlie, aka Miss Charlotte. This is episode 2 of Charlie's Joy of Gay Sex series, and I am reading out of this fabulous book, The Joy of Gay Sex series by Dr. Charles Silverstein. This is the third edition of The Joy of Gay Sex series. Now, last week, or the very first episode, I talked about the anus and barebacking. This episode, the very first topic we're going to talk about is cock size. Now, you guys know that there's something, what they call it, size queens, okay? There's a lot of people out there who likes the thought and the sight and the feeling of a big, fat, juicy cock. I'm sorry, it's the truth. Some people like big cocks. Some people like tiny cocks. Some people like medium-sized cocks. There's like all different kinds, sized cocks out there. And, you know, honestly, some people need a big cock in order to feel satisfied, and some people think that a big cock is too big, and so they prefer a smaller cock so that it feels just right. Either they might prefer a big cock for just sucking on it, or they prefer a big cock for getting screwed by it. I mean, either way, there's a variation in cock size. And that's the very first topic we're going to talk about, especially when it comes to gay sex, because the question is a big cock good for screwing? What do you guys think? I mean, I personally think that, you know, having a cock that's too big is too much, because honestly, that shit hurts, right? But like I said, some people's playing fields may be a little too big, so they prefer a bigger dick. Anyway, you guys, this is the very first subject on episode 2 here in the Joy of Gay Sex series. So, I'm going to read to you guys about cock size. Alright, here we go. A scene in Protonus Satricon takes place at the Roman baths. Speaking about a naked youth, he writes, "He was soon surrounded by a thronging multitude, clapping their hands and showing the most awkward admiration. The fact is, he possessed virile parts of such enormous mass and weight, the man really seemed only an appendage of his own member. Perhaps we inherited our fetish of the cock from the Romans, but what a tiresome observation is that, or obsession, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. But what a tiresome obsession it's become. The man with the big cock feels that he is valued for his appendage alone. The man with the small cock is embarrassed by it and feels that he is spurned because of it. Size queens turn down a lot of sexy men because they fall a millimeter short of the desired length. Most men fear that their cocks are not large enough. The fear is often a cover-up for other insecurities." Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard that, guys with small cocks decide they want to buy big-ass trucks to make up for their small cock. That may be true. There's a lot of guys, just like you just said, there's a lot of people out there who have big insecurities about their cock being too small. I mean, it's true. I mean, who wants to have a tiny-ass little dick? Just saying. The truth is that cocks vary greatly in length, width, and shape. Some are straight when erect, others curve back or sideways. A particular cock can also appear small when soft, and surprisingly bigger when hard. Yes, those little tiny little stubs that you see on guys can grow to be a big ass cock. I have to be honest, I've seen that. I was quite shocked. Conversely, some cocks that are large when flaccid become only slightly longer when hard. But an obsession with size, your own or someone else's, only serves to reduce you or him to a statistic, and socially is already too preoccupied with quantifying human beings. At the end of the 19th century, a French physician, Dr. Jacobus, made a survey of size or cock size in Africa. He was a French army surgeon assigned to various colonial outposts where he conducted research. Part of the research was to run from village to village, measuring the dick of any man who consented. It's unclear whether the French government authorized the project. Jacobus claimed that the Sudanese Africans have the largest dicks, and Arabian or Arabs running a close second. He didn't measure those of the French soldiers in Africa. The largest cock he encountered belonged to Sudanese and measured 12 inches in length, with a diameter of 2 1/4. The unfortunate Negro who possessed this spike, said Dr. Jacobus, was an object of terror to all the feminine sex. But what a hit he'd be at a gay sex party. If you think your cock is too small, don't fuss with vacuum pumps or hormones or other contraptions, because they don't work for enlargement. And that's like, those commercials you see for pill enhancement, drugs, to make your penis bigger. Yeah, that's a scam. And also those, apparently they have vacuums, which I've honestly never seen, maybe on a porno, that you put your penis into and you pump it, I guess, for hours, and it supposedly makes it bigger. But I would think that would be a little disturbing and feel awkward. Although they have other uses, nor should you pad your crotch. False advertising will hardly make you feel more secure. And now the internet is filled with spam emails about how to enlarge your penis. Delete them immediately. Do not believe that you can increase the length of your cock by attaching weights to it. Ads in the gay press tell about a new form of surgery that promises to increase the size of your cock by cutting some of the muscles that attach it to the bone and by inserting tissue into it to increase thickness. Please don't do it, because the results can be disastrous. Some men end up with lumpy dicks that face due south instead of north when hard. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. Realize that your cock has many other aspects than size alone. A lover or fuck buddy can give you feedback. You may be surprised to learn that he likes the way it curves up when hard, or the way that large blue vein zigzags down its length. He may like it because it's fat and stubby. He may think that your cock is in perfect proportion to the rest of you. He may be glad your cock is no bigger than his. You're probably aware of the various attractions of the other men's cocks, but in contemplating your own, you may make the mistake of seeing its size alone. If you like another man's cock, be sure to tell him about it. He too needs reassurance. So there you go, guys, a little cock talk. And you know it is absolutely true. Some people need big, fat, long dicks. Some people need those tiny little stubs. It's all your own perception. And everybody has their own perception of what's big and what's small. Yeah. So, I'm glad we talked about that subject. Anyway, guys, if you liked this topic about cock size or have any questions or anything like that, post a comment, push the like button, and let me know what you guys think. Alright, you guys. Stay tuned for the next topic here on episode 2 of Charlie's Joy of Gay Sex Series. Holla back.